Today, from Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, this is the NFL on EA Sports.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started.
And we are underway from Kansas City. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
First and 10. Here's Brady. Into the secondary, past the 40. And finally, down at the 41-yard line.
Well, CD, you get these two teams together, and you get them each at full strength, and you know you're going to see some passing. We expect to see the ball in the air a lot as this game goes on.
Yeah, they were number 1 and number 2 in the NFL in passing yards last season. Kansas City 1, Tampa Bay 2, which means both defenses, I hope they got their rest, because going against these offenses, throwing the ball around and spreading the field, you're going to do a lot of running trying to cover.
Throwing on first down is Brady.
To Evans on the slant.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
And some room to maneuver. 20, 10, touchdown, Tampa Bay.
And even 50 yards for Leonard Fournette. And the Buccaneers are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City.
Extra point put through by Succop, and it's now a 7-0 game. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the man who finished it off with a run into the end zone, Leonard Fournette.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 27. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
You think back, Charles, a year ago to Super Bowl 55. We were out in Tampa, and this Chiefs offense just never could get it going. Patrick Mahomes hobbled by that turf toe injury. The offensive line, they were down a few starters. It was just a team that, frankly, was not at full strength.
And to their credit, they didn't use that as an excuse, and I applaud them for that, because what our eyes showed us, what we saw in that game, they didn't play their best game. But Tampa Bay, the better team throughout, right from the word go. And they really got after Kansas City in that one.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, Mahomes. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
A nice job there, quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route, and the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
Now it's Mahomes again. Flushed out right. Man open is Robinson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And that a good... sign for Casey's chances. Something we didn't see much of in Super Bowl 55. Patrick Mahomes out of the pocket making plays.
Well, partner, by all accounts, he's back to 100% physically. And that's not good news for NFL defenses. That allows him to move around, buy time, and find people downfield. And if he doesn't, he can take off and run and pick up first downs as well.
Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. But, Charles, you think about these two teams, and think about how long it's been since we've had the same two teams play in the Super Bowl back-to-back years. You have to go back to the Cowboys and Bills almost 30 years ago in the 90s. That's the only time that it's happened in the Super Bowl era. So I'm curious, what kind of chances do you see us having a Kansas City-Tampa Bay Super Bowl in L.A. come February?
Well, you just pointed out how difficult it is for one team to get back to the Super Bowl, let alone the same two teams to play against each other. So the odds are against them, but would we tell either one of these teams they can't get back there? We think they're two of the best in the league. It shouldn't surprise us if it happens, but it is going against historical precedent. But remember last year, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they won the Super Bowl in their own stadium. The only time that's happened in Super Bowl history, too.
Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So they decline it as that will bring up 4.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, the decision there, 4th and goal. They go for it, but this ball intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense? Just to force them into a 4th and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
So after the INT, it's Brady.
A pass underneath for Fournette.
Oh, some strong running. Gets through, and now an opening. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big play that time through the air. 36 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes.
For these Bucks, Charles, 31-9, they were winners the last time these two teams met back in February. And what kind of chances do you give them of going back-to-back? You know, it hasn't been done since the Super Bowls in 2004 and 2005.
But when you analyze this team, you start with the front office. It's the same GM. The head coach and his staff essentially the same. They brought back all 22 starters from last year's Super Bowl championship team. And, oh, yeah, there's a certain Mr. Brady who won both of those titles in 2004, 2005 as the starting quarterback there. He's back as the quarterback here. I like their chances.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 44-yard line. Fournette running right. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And look there, not a good sight. Gronkowski down. And you just hope it's not that knee again.
We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Brady. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
All quarterbacks are better when they have clean pockets to throw from. But you give one to Tom Brady, he'll decimate a defense. A really nice job there by his offensive line, giving him the protection to survey the field and make a nice, accurate throw.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Brady now on first down.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the draw, this is Fournette. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. To throw is Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
And Suckup will put this one right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip.
So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Our eyes shift to the defense of the Buccaneers now. And let's take a peek at some of the defensive effort here that's helped them get this first half lead. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Play action. Now it's Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They go play action. Now Mahomes escaping the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Sliding out of the pocket. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. To throw, it's Brady. Well, this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete.